test? Oh, no.
Move to the head.
There we go. Chum, do you feel like talking today? That looks like it now. Hold on. Try it again.
I don't wanna eat a guitar!
Alright. Sorry about that wait. Aloha and welcome back, buddies. I'm Sammy Grayson. With me again is my little buddy Chumbly, and welcome to Happy Patch Day. It is the 0.4 patch, and with it, Glamour is pretty much a free-for-all at this point. And I threw together a little something for the occasion. Also, you will notice Axe. I'm going to be playing Warrior for this patch because I kind of busted my butt to get it geared, and actually my Viper can't exactly handle it right now, unfortunately. So much like Wuklamut, we are following the way of the Axe today. Anyway, into the myth. Level 100 quest with the winds. I'm not going to be attempting accents today. As excited as I am for this, my patience for doing accents is kind of at its nadir right now. Not that I think I'm going to for at least this first
Every day, more and more people regain their memories of their lost loved ones. No longer will beings like Calyx be able to manipulate their fear and ignorance as he once did.
14.
That being the case, Alize and I have come to a decision.
We will depart Taral in the coming days. Other nations must be informed about Alexandria, a necessary step to ensure lasting peace.
Translation, we got to get ready for the next expansion.
We shall return to Garlemald. Our experiences here should serve us well in the ongoing restoration efforts.
However, one pressing matter remains. Calyx's summoning ritual was tied to a concept of his own creation. Ascian involvement is assured, but we have yet to ascertain the extent of their influence on the Ninth.
I have done what I can to treat the enthralled and those still afflicted with Levin sickness. I may now devote my undivided attention to an investigation.
Then we shall leave this one in your capable hands. Do let us know if you turn anything up.
That was a nice little rendition there, by the way.
It's Erenville. My time in Tural is at an end, and so I'm headed to the harbor now. We'll meet again, of that I'm certain. Until then, I wish you safe travels.
Promise you'll look after yourself.
Words of caution from you, of all people. Hey! What do you think you're doing?
Uh-oh.
Sorry to interrupt,
Oh.
but I thought you'd like to know. I've detained the fugitive. He promises to tell us before he sets sail, only to try and sneak aboard his boat with nary a hug goodbye. Cold bastard. But there's still time before they weigh anchor.
We'll be there. This feels like new music. Am I crazy?
That boy! We should make for the harbor ere he wriggles free of Lamachi's grasp.
If we're heading the same way, we might join him on the ship. Good company is always welcome on a long voyage, is it not?
What? Now? I haven't finished packing.
Knowing you, the essentials are already accounted for.
we must. But you're helping pack the rest. And
He's
I
like,
hope you've
fine.
decided on a souvenir for Eunice.
I have several ideas as it happens.
Ever aligned in purpose, if not execution.
Lest you wonder, Kryl and I intend to remain here with Y'shtola.
Really? I suppose the portal.
To continue our study of the key, naturally. By all accounts, Preservation's facility promises to yield some answers.
As for the key itself, I assume
Shale
that's
has
staying
been
with me.
conducting a more thorough examination. She may have insights to share. Then why not invite her along to see everyone off? Surely she'd want to be there too.
And so it begins. Off to the back room one more time. Neon Stein? Yes. Been a bit. So if I have to go over here. Into the back room? Yes. Just depressing ass music. Hi, Shale. What news, Kikose? Can't imagine you brought an entourage along to simply say hello. Or saying goodbye, actually. They're eager to be on their way, are they? I'll join you. I owe them thanks on behalf of Oblivion, after all. There I thought you would protest against being parted from your work. I am curious to see what emerges once every piece of the puzzle is in place. The majority of the files we've unearthed are encrypted. There's little else I can do until the computer's finished with them. Besides, unlike our friends, Containment Complex 1029 isn't going anywhere. In other words, we won't be getting any answers today. Afraid not. It's gonna be a while yet. Next patch, probably. Then shall we depart for Tuliolal forthwith? Even Lamatu's strength has its limits. Without further delay, then. Okay, I may try, because that kind of felt wrong. The Let's Play may have conditioned me. Also, that is an adorable glamour. I can't wait to see all the new glamours going forward. Just because there's so many fucking possibilities now. Ooh, and you know, this is even something I've said myself. Like, prior to Viper, I wanted, like, a new scouting class just because, like, there's so much cool scouting gear, but only Ninja would be able to equip it. And I had, like, a dedicated Ninja outfit. Where am I going? To the alarm, right. Oh, can't wait. Although I'm gonna need to get some more pieces on this character first. And also maybe sort out some duplicates I may or may not have. Oh, I'm already close to him yet. Bitch, I am adorable. Look at my adorable little glamour. Like, this is something I just kind of threw together with what I had in my glamour dresser. Like, there's still stuff on, like, my retainers that I could throw in to the glamour dresser. In fact, I think it's maybe, like, quarter full, if that. It's got space, pretty much. Oh, that's a lot of fucking people. Hello, Aaron Vale. I wish you all would not make such a fuss. I'm not fond of emotional parties. At least Alphano and Alice were considerate to not to inform me of their planned event by link pool. Some people we know would have burst out of a crate mid-voyage. In any event, I shall wait here until they finish their preparations. Yeah, that felt much better. Suddenly half the crowd disappeared. How are you doing, Steve? You haven't talked. No, that's right. To Lin Lane for this week. Are you a follower of Lin Lane? Actually, Lin Lane's... Yeah, how is the whole thing with the 12 working, considering they're, you know, gone?
There they are.
You look well. No lingering effects, then?
Ah, I'm hale as ever. And busy with work.
I imagine there's no shortage of affairs to put in order. Are Kona and Galudra faring well?
Yeah, are they getting along?
Kona is off to survey our nation and its peoples. He wants to consult with local representatives and hear their thoughts on our policies.
Making the rounds.
Spending more time with the Landsguard than me lately.
Grew up to be a fine warrior someday.
Standing here, I cannot help but remember the day of our arrival in Tuliolol. The rite of succession feels so long ago.
It really does.
We knew not
Oh,
of
God.
what would happen between my father and Zorolja, nor of Alexandria and its queen. It was to aid a naive claimant that you came to Tural. But you've done so much more for me. For the entire nation of Tuliyollal. We owe you a greater debt than we can ever repay. But that doesn't mean we can't try. Whenever you need an ally, we'll stand with you.
Allow me to echo that sentiment. Not only were you kind to me when I awakened a stranger in my own land, you extended your grace to Alexandria again and again.
Least we could do.
And on behalf of myself and my people, thank you for curing the ailment that for centuries tormented us. I'll look forward to our next visit. I'm sure we'll have exciting stories to share with one another.
Ever since I introduced you to Wuklamat, you've faced no end of hardships. Many of them her fault.
True, but you don't have to say it.
Yet I feel no remorse, only gratitude. For without your aid, I would not have had the chance to say goodbye.
Keychain of his mom.
Nor vowed to explore every corner of the world. To see what we haven't seen. Shall we?
What's actually kickstarting this adventure? Burb. Boob. blue-footed booby.
Rest assured, upon arriving, we shall make it a priority to visit Tataru and assuage her myriad fears.
I expect the sight of you two will be a balm for her worry-laden heart.
Safe journey, and remember to enjoy it.
Give my regards to Oblivion. And thank you for all you did for my mother.
Back we go. For some reason, you just hear the Dawntrail theme playing in reverse.
Come back soon!
Take care!
That was a proper send-off. Now, time to get back to it.
As rulers, we have work to do.
Duty ever calls for she who loves her realm.
Right. Though, if you need a break, you're always welcome to visit Tulichola. I'll give you the grand tour. I guess they're really over. Your adventures in Tural.
Something tells me not just yet.
I'll remember our time together for the rest of my days.
Aha! Power resolve spotted!
I'm gonna guess this is it.
The Landsguard is looking for you. It's sparring time!
Oh, good thing you're here then. Can't miss that.
So let's go already! Everyone's waiting to see the Vow resolve in action!
Dazzle them with
Sorry, I have to go.
Dazzle them with your
Till
activity.
next
Come on.
time.
We really are just kind of giving this place a big old send off, aren't we? Well, then that does kind of beg the question, where's the adventure this time coming from?
And thus do they take to the winds.
To follow their own paths in their hearts, as they should.
Into the mist. Like so what now? Now it is our turn to take the next step. Question is in what direction? That is the matter I should like to discuss with you. Oh? Do you have a plan? I'd love to hear it. Through the thunder. If I may, I think it prudent to discuss our future plans elsewhere. You're liable to hear the doctor of this here for Riga. Perhaps the beach would be a more appropriate venue. I'm down. To the beach and cutscene. Okay. assume this is a voice cutscene.
'Tis truly a beautiful place to roam.
An endless ocean and ever-changing sky. First time I saw them, I couldn't believe my eyes. It was like I was walking among images from our oldest records. And beyond that horizon are more lands and more people. That one I still struggle to imagine.
We ourselves hail from beyond that horizon, in fact.
From another world entirely.
Rather, most of us do. I merely thought I did.
Oh, this world.
That's right. I can only imagine how it must have felt to learn you're a native of our world.
The fact that I wasn't born in the land where I've spent most of my life has taken time to sink in. Twas not until I met my parents in living memory that the truth of my origin began to feel real.
Your experience is not unlike mine. When first I awoke, the realm everyone spoke of sounded nothing like my own. I had to walk its streets, live and breathe it, before I could accept and embrace my new reality.
And for me to embrace mine, I need to learn more about my people, the Milala. We should come upon more information in the course of studying the key, but as Shale's investigation of the containment complex is still ongoing, would you mind if we sought a different avenue of inquiry into the history of the Ninth?
I have no objection. What we learn will deepen our understanding of the broader picture.
Agreed. My curiosity extends well beyond our duty to assess Ascian influence.
If it is knowledge of the Ninth's past you seek, I have an idea where to begin.
Okay, this is where the adventure starts.
Alexandria was originally part of a landmass known as the Mist Continent.
Another
This
Nine reference.
continent had been
Not
left
surprising.
in ruins in the wake of the storm surge, with Alexandria the sole nation to survive the devastation.
The calamity of lightning that ravaged the world.
Aye. Per the sources we recovered from the Underkeep, though the conflict between nations was destructive in its own right, 'twas Levin that dealt the final blow.
No place was spared its fury, and all was chaos in the castle town. We tried to evacuate the people in airships, Otis, the knights and I, but we couldn't save everyone. Those who survived gathered within the barrier, and we took in as many foreign refugees as we could. Yet, despite the dangerous environment, our system showed that there were some few souls who ventured outside the barrier, into the lands beyond.
Beyond? But we thought that was impossible. I was under the impression the star was scoured of life, that man could not survive outside the barrier.
Going by the records, the storm surge extended to every corner of the world. Nothing and nowhere was spared.
Like the flood of light.
If anyone did survive out there, it would have been an unimaginable trial.
And yet, those people must have been going somewhere. What if there was a refuge? A place that weathered the storm surge and rebuilt over the intervening 4 centuries?
Given Alexandria's displacement to the source, we had neither cause nor opportunity to survey the remainder of the continent.
Unless...
Living memory remains physically in the 9th. If we seek a means of egress other than the portal connecting it to Alexandria, perhaps it might lead us to the Mist Continent.
Living memory was not transported here despite being atop Everkeep. In which case, it may have been a physically independent space all along.
I love that they're addressing the question of how the fuck are we getting there?
Meaning, another point of egress could well exist.
And if it does, someone has to be maintaining it. The mechanical soldiers, for instance.
We're going back to living memory?
Shall we have a chat with them and see what they know?
If it please your majesty, will you accompany us? If we do land upon the Mist Continent, I would feel much more assured with you at our side.
The secret 7th map. Anything for you, just say the word.
Well, thank you kindly. I look forward to another adventure at your side.
Yay. Suppose we'll just have to take up the axe and move him out of place. That was loud and in my ears. Now that that's settled, I'd best be off. Some needs checked for decryption errors periodically, so I can only step away for so long. Luck I'll have plenty to share the next time we meet. Until then. Let the rest of us make ready for a potential foray and meet at Nekkonime. Basically the perfect party size for a 2D support. What am I doing? Solution 9. Solution 9, or is that living memory? Okay, that's living memory. I don't know why I thought it was here. Oh yeah, Nekkonime Emo. Living memory, we're going there. This place looks so much better now. It's like the best of both worlds. I haven't exactly actually been here much since then, which is kind of a shame. I really should at some point, yeah. The thing I love is that it's maybe not like quite as bright, but there's still life to it. The perfect metaphor for what this place is supposed to be. It could be. The clock has made itself available to answer our questions. Collect PX0093. If one wished to descend to the surface from here, how would they typically do so? Living Memory is currently detached from Everkeep and is operating independently while supported by its aerial suspension systems. Thus, both lift and Leno-based transit is currently unavailable. I apologize for the inconvenience. Despite its ability to remain aloft, perhaps living memory was never intended to function in this state indefinitely. If so, we're out of luck. Not necessarily. Lift and lay nodes are likely the preferred modes of transportation, that does not preclude the existence of others. In the event of an emergency, how would we evacuate this facility? Consulting emergency systems. Living Memory's airship remains prepared to deploy should evacuation be necessary. Would your Majesty like to appropriate it? There we go, airship. An airship! Yes, please, as soon as possible. With your Majesty's authorization, the vessel can be ready for launch without delay. Allow me a moment to execute the bypass protocols. Safety tests have been successfully completed, setting the Gate of Remembrance as its initial destination. Vessel is en route. Also, is that Chocobo dressed like a frog? This feels voiced. Cool, proper Alexandrian airship. You're out thinking we weren't going to have any of those left. Oh, never mind. Is that my ship? It was purpose-built for living memory. However, it was modeled after the vessel Your Majesty used during the Storm Surge era. Replica. Still, it does me good to see it. I will deploy the gangway for boarding. This way, please. Oh, is it dungeon time already? To reach the surface, we must pass through the storm clouds. I advise you to brace for turbulence. Damn. I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume this is where Alexandria was supposed to be. Before it got yoinked. Oh, that's not a good sign. What Alice gave me is reacting. Though not to the extent of the 13th, the etheric imbalance here is severe indeed. It does serve to impress upon one the marvel of the barrier. The lightning and heritage found is tame by comparison. Where Levin reigns. Dandria Crater. giant fucking hole behind us. You see down there? You know, this does kind of make me wonder. If we were able to take back the empty over on the first. Well, no, because Eden was the source of the Sin Eaters and thus was likely the highest concentration of the light ether. If we were to do that here, we would need access to whatever on God's green earth was causing all the lightning ether. If it was just a beast or whatever. Sobering sight to say the least, but I shan't turn back now that we've come this far. Okay, I think this might be dungeon time. No structures or any other sign of survivors that I can see. We suspect the crater made this area unsuitable for habitation due to the increased risk of flooding. And then we should look further afield. In which direction do you think we might find a settlement? If we are at the edge of Alexandrian territory now, the closest city would be Treno. Should it survive? As a city-state built on a harbor, it was a nexus of trade, and remained neutral throughout the war. The Alexandrians always felt fortunate to have it in our neighborhood, so to speak. Not unlike our Rads at Han. Yes, Alvin has spoken of Rads at Han before. It's near the South Sea Isles, the Malala homeland, correct? Funnily enough, it was also Treno where Malala first found a home in our world. Truly? Yes, and though the Malala population elsewhere grew, most continue to feel a strong connection to the city. I'd like to think that some remain there to this day. Collect PX0093. Is this ship capable of taking us to Treno? I shall run a flight simulation for the route to Treno. One moment. Simulation complete. There's a near 100% probability that the ship would suffer catastrophic mechanical failure prior to arrival due to ambient lightning. My apologies. Well, thank you for checking. So if we want to get there, we have to hoof it. If we cannot fly, then we shall have to walk. Treno lies beyond the mountains. There should be routes that spare us having to climb. That cave system, for instance, seeing it had collapsed. Let's try there first. I love that Kokoze reacted to that because she is also, in fact, Lalafell. Yeah, because, like, if my understanding of this is right, the Lalafell are, in fact, from the source. But during one of the calamities, they came here to kind of take refuge for a while and then somehow made their way back. Is what I'm getting from that. Or there's just a bunch that never left. Or left via other means to other places. This tunnel appears intact. This tunnel appears intact. So we have no way of knowing what it's like further in. Why don't you stay alert for beasts as well? Given the barren surrounds, they're surely ravenous. Oh, shit. Yep, dungeon time. This is the dungeon entrance? I thought we were going to get another map. Okay. Mistwick, let's go. Thank you, Tank Hughes. Oh, something about this feels familiar. Oh, is this like the... No. I was about to say, is this like the underground place? One where we fight the thing that actually like spewed out the mist? Incorporating the FF9 battle moves now. Okay. As far as we're going until we take care of these guys. Up, up. There's something. Come here. Alright, done. Because I can't take the same start doing my shit. Jesus, that's a hard. Nice getting for a blood wedding. Electro. Interesting. Open the wall. Alright. I can get this one. Close your eye on my phone. New extreme. Double check, make sure I had all the good gear on. Treno, Topo, Catapultus. I assume we're going to be taking cover at some point here. Because of all the very, like, obviously places. Okay, not bad. Uh-oh. Ah, there it is. not getting more. I'm not worried. Oh god, there's nothing left. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh, Quan Caverns. Oh, it's like Kina. However you pronounce it. Heck yeah, I played that game. Try not to break the rocks. Got it. I was right about us needing to do our stand. Plenty of space here to move around. Yeah, please don't break the rock if you get fight, but also fuck you, Jack. Dev team, man. Okay. I almost screwed this whole card. Okay. Let's heal. Still use healing. Yeah, like railway. Wait, railway. Ooh. If I can be right, the trial will be right after this. That'd be sick. Whee! Okay, where's the alright. That's please. I will take that. What the fuck is this thing? Jesus, I don't remember this thing from the. Alright, see what it's all about. You are a technical textbook. What the fuck? Where does it have to get back? Hey, I was right. Come here, big man. I got your name back. What do we got? Yep, I'll take those. Probably those. Never mind. Well, these like action. Hi. No worries, friends. I'm on the case. Good job. There are actually people out here. That's insane. And, like plants. Kind of snap, actually. Well, last boss for the dungeon. Thunder Gust of Cliff. Survivor of Stone. Stay on the field. Great. Give me the What do you mean lightning tornado? did it. Oh, fuck you, game. Nope, I've scouted. Looks okay. Can see myself grabbing that. Fine. Actually, what do these guys say? I'm curious. Screens. No more screens. I'm trying to remember what part of the story Treadle was exactly. Is that where we had the Tetramaster tournament? I think it's also where we got the Super Soft.
And the perimeter is clear. Good work, everyone.
And who is that?
And a big thank you to our helpers, whoever you are. Now, we have a tiny bit of clearing up ahead of us. You know what to do.
Our helpers? Were we being watched?
So, the city endures. And it is in much better shape than expected.
Impressive, considering the destruction without. The people here must have gone to great lengths to maintain all of this.
Their barrier resembles that of Alexandria, though it is smaller in scale. And not quite as effective, if the breach we witnessed is any indication. I fear such incidents may be common here.
Thunderous heavens! It's been years since we've had visitors.
Like, hi? Oh, is this just an entire village of Lalafell? My people. Well, Kryle's people. Hello.
I am Miaili, the Mayor of Treno. Allow me to welcome you to our city. And thank you for the assistance with our little monster problem just now. Might I ask your name, miss? Though I have an inkling I know it already.
She don't look happy to see you.
But of course, I am Sveen of Alexandria.
As I thought. It truly beggars belief. I once heard the strangest of reports from one of ours who went to Alexandria, you see. That despite the intervening years, the Queen had not aged a day.
Oh, that's a long story.
And sure enough, I'd swear you'd stepped out of an old oil portrait mere moments ago. Though you must forgive me if this takes some getting used to. It is an honor to meet you, Your Majesty. I look forward to hearing the tale from your own lips. I imagine it won't be an easy one to tell. But please. What happened to Alexandria?
I see. From your perspective, it must have looked as though we were wiped from the face of the star.
I mean, giant crater.
One day, we lost all contact with our people in Alexandria. Scouting parties sent to investigate reported that not only the barrier, but Alexandria itself was gone. Nary a stone to mark where it had stood.
What you must have gone through, not knowing what became of us. But know that Alexandria yet survives, albeit in a distant land. Her and her people. I can tell you the whole tale from beginning to end, but first, might I ask your permission to remain in Trenno for a time?
Of course you can. You and your companions have already done us a great service, and are more than welcome to enjoy our hospitality. Now, how about we continue this at Town Hall? We needn't keep standing in the middle of the street.
I shall join them. Even with the precautions we've taken, it remains to be seen if Sven's condition will remain stable. I suspect, however, that the rest of you would rather be out and about. Consider this my blessing.
In light of our purpose here, the tour of the city is indeed in order.
I presume you have no objection? With your permission, then. But before we go... allow me to introduce myself as well. I am Cryle, and I hope to learn more of this city and its people. Would it offend if we were to ask a few questions? Perhaps as we work alongside you, aiding you in whatever ways you may require.
You needn't fret. Trenno folk are as friendly as they come. As for aid, if you're willing, you might speak with my grandson Lummel. That was his voice you heard earlier. You'll find him serving herbal remedies to the others.
Thank you for your guidance. We shall seek him out first.
This is gonna be fucking interesting. So they're just gonna use the dungeon map for this place, huh? Interesting, interesting. I guess I can. Hello. Why, you isn't our new friends. Thanks again for making short work of our foes. If you've gone to the trouble seeking me out, I can only assume it's for a good reason. You want to help me? Odd, but I'll consider it. For anything else, though, I must insist you drink our signature remedy, Sleepless Rhapsody. Everyone's a fan. You find it the teensiest touch too sour for your taste, but it'll set you all... Alright, just tip it down your throat. Sleepless Rhapsody. Alright, let's see. How bad could it be? Glug. Why is it steaming?
Well, what do you think? It's a traditional Malala recipe.
Shower.
Got that right. Don't worry, the tingling means it's working.
I'm put in mind of the gelatin I had at the studium. Nutritious, they assured me.
I can relate all too well.
So what exactly is this
It's
stuff
not
supposed
unlike
to be?
the syrup Leader used to make. Black as pitch and sour as sin. Though, there's no better cure for fatigue.
You know, Raha, going to bed at a reasonable hour would be the best cure.
Kral calling me out.
Oh, that's... I do feel shockingly refreshed.
Perhaps it stimulates the body's ability to process ether and hastens regenerative functions.
Indeed, it does. It also counteracts some of the effects of excess lightning, and helps to calm the nerves besides.
Which is why you serve it whenever there's a breach in the barrier.
Our Malala ancestors came from the lushest of lands, so they developed all sorts of natural remedies. We strive to carry on their traditions. And I'm sure you see why. Really hits the spot, doesn't it?
Sure.
Now, welcome to Treno.
Alright. I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? Oh, I'm Luma. That was me announcing our victory earlier. Since Grandmother sent you to help with repairs, you'll know I'm her grandson. I'm in charge of resolving any problems the people of Treno may have. My favorite kinds of work include taste testing menu items, carrying medium-sized objects, searching for lost possessions of immense value. Oh, and it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Still got the trial to do, but it worries me that this is so early. Ah, yes, the repairs. Are you certain you want to be put to work? If you come all the way out to visit us, you must have more important things in mind. You've already helped protect the city. Actually, our goal was to ascertain the present state of the Mist Continent. The whole continent? Did you come from across the sea? Something like that. Not exactly. I've actually come from Alexandria. Alexandria? Are you quite sure? No, sorry, of course you're sure. It'd be rude of me to doubt you. It's not every day that we get visitors, alone from a nation that up and vanished. I know that it must come as something of a shock. This is our first time in Treno, and we should like to get to know the city and its people. That is why we propose lending a hand to those in need. I see. In that case, why don't you help distribute this remedy to the rest of our people? Ordinarily, everyone would have already come for a cup, but the fiends make quite a mess this time. Might be a while before some can step away from their work. have a fear, though, even if their hands are busy, they'll be more than happy to spare a few words for fascinating folks from afar. We would appreciate that. Thank you, Lumo. Well, the one's doing me a favor, honestly. Here, take this badge. I'll deliver some to Town Hall, so you can attend to areas you haven't seen yet. Thank you. If we split up, we can spend more time speaking with the locals while ensuring everyone receives the remedy promptly. Did you each take a potion? Rest assured that I can handle pouring liquid into a cup. I too should be glad to dole out a few servings. Wonderful. Let me divide this up. Jose, why don't you make rounds of the southern part of the city? Raha and I shall tend to the north. Right, let's go and acquire some insights. That way. They appear to be going this way. Hi, friend. Oh, I don't know you. Just a suggestion. You're gonna be at that for a while. Dauntless Laborer. I'm gonna have to rewatch the Sea Dog FF9 video. It must be one of those visitors Lumo mentioned. What place to be visiting? Grounding herbal remedy formulated to ameliorate the effects of lightning exposure, guaranteed to free weary townsfolk of their torpor. Oh, you came to deliver the remedy? Thank you kindly. I was hauling beast carcasses in for processing and copped a good dose of discharge energy for my trouble. Brought on the Levin sickness, something fierce. Still, we don't go hunting outside the barrier, so we don't want to waste any parts of the creature that find their way in. Pelts that are highly charged with lightning ether are the most valuable, of course. Tan them with the right stuff, and you can turn them into protective clothing that keeps it from getting zapped. The beasts you fell will all be put to good use. Thanks again. Cool. Reflective fighter. Hello. What's that mighty monster slayer assault of the it's an honor. Here you go. And you brought Sleepless Rhapsody. Bless you. Tear on my feet after that battle. Don't usually have that many beasts breaking through at once. That's not a good sign. Practice keeps one's skills sharp, though, so in a way I'm glad for it. I learned a thing or two from watching it. Oh, I can hardly wait to get to work on my grimoire. A number of ideas for improved geometries. The full application of new learning is what keeps our ancestors' magic alive and flourishing. Summoners can probably learn a thing or two from this place. Hello. There's a fresh face if ever I saw one. And what's that in your hand? It's your town drink. Oh, don't mind if I do. Safety inspections take priority, but that doesn't feel over till I've had a cup of Sleepless Rhapsody. I have to say that I have some small part in preparing it, too. The herbs come from my very own growery. The greatest discoveries of our time is that seeds carried in by invading creatures can be cultivated into remarkable plants. Plants with the potential to mitigate the lightning's effects. With as many hides as we have this time, not to mention stomachs, it's entirely possible to find new varieties of herbs among our harvest. Damn. So they just kind of hold up here, and whenever monsters get in, they just kind of take what they can get and utilize that. Interesting. Really is a town of survivors out here. A city of survivors, rather. Between the three of us, we ought to have covered every area aside from Lumos. One of the people I spoke with asked me to pass something along to him, but he hasn't returned yet. In the meantime, shall we discuss what we've learned? Yes, please.
Fascinating. I appreciate your thoroughness in recounting the details. I too learned much, as I helped to treat the injured's wounds. The Malala's curative magics appear identical to Spheen's. This means that either her tutor was a Malala as well, or that the art had spread all throughout the Ninth. Then there are the symbols and tomes, which are highly reminiscent of Arcanima. If these elements indeed originated with the arcane geometries of the South Sea Isles, as in the source, 'tis curious that they have developed in so similar a manner on this shard.
Mind you don't share that with any other graduates of the Faculty of the Arcane, lest they beat you to publication.
Did you learn aught of note, Raha?
I spoke with one of Treno's storekeepers about how they obtain their supplies. Though they are few and far between, other settlements yet exist on the Mist Continent, with a rail system facilitating the flow of goods between them. Unfortunately, barrier breaches trigger an emergency failsafe on the main line, so the train is presently stopped at a midway point until operations can resume. There are also maritime routes, but they see only occasional use. Often, as now, Treno must make do with what is to hand.
In addition to this constant state of scarcity, much of Treno's populace suffers from Levin sickness, not to mention the frequent attacks on the city and the resulting casualties. Yet everyone we've spoken with seems undaunted by these hardships. They are not only surviving, they are happy in spite of it all.
Where there is life, there is hope. And when one believes in a better future, a tomorrow even the slightest bit brighter than today, there is naught to be done but build it. Until, stone by stone, the city rises.
It's flashing back to the Crystarium.
A noble city with noble purpose.
Welcome back, buddy.
Is aught the matter, Lowell?
I think I've dropped something and now I can't find it anywhere. I'm doomed.
Oh, is it this by chance? While I was distributing the remedy, I was asked to pass it along to you.
How was that?
Yes! That's it! Yes! I'm not doomed.
So what
is that
this
a tracking device?
You've a keen eye for technology. This thing picks up on the ether of the creatures that get through the barrier.
Okay.
That explains how you knew when they'd been vanquished.
Exactly. It shouldn't show anything now, but I can switch it on like so.
Watch there be like a massive reading. Boop. Is it broken? Button pressing intensifies. Oh yeah, now it's broken.
No, 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 no! She's going to kill me! Say, how'd you like to meet my sister Ayane? She's an electrope engineer, so she knows all sorts of interesting stuff.
I take it she also built that device.
Oh yes, that's my sister. She's a genius. Everyone says so. And she won't kill me in front of other people. Probably. I mean, wouldn't it be interesting to watch her work? Maybe you can even help. It'd be, you know, edifying? Please! I beg you! Please!
I suppose that's that then.
Go meet this genius mechanical sister. Does she also play guitar by chance? And was once part of the city council. What I'm trying to say is this is giving me massive Star Rail Bellabog flashbacks for some reason. To work. At the moment, Ayana should be waiting just past that park. Let's be off before anyone changes their mind. It's Bellabog if it was lightning storms instead of a blizzard. Hi. Is this also voice?
Ah, our visitors. Thanks for lending a hand earlier, but what brings you here?
Well, you broke it again, didn't you?
Lummel, what did you do?
You know that, advanced monster tracking, what's it? It may be a teeny tiny bit,
You broke it again? How many times must I tell you that we're running low on electrope? I'm an engineer, not a bloody miracle worker.
And
I beg your forgiveness. I'm on my knees and everything, see?
Do a flip.
And since we have guests, can't you let it slide? Just this once?
He's got the legs to be a dragoon. She's like, I am far too nice for my own good.
He dragged you here just so I wouldn't tan his hide, didn't he? You'd never believe he's the elder sibling. I'm so sorry.
Please, don't be. We're glad for the opportunity to meet you. And Lummel mentioned that you might have some work we could assist with.
There are guests, Lummel, not servants. Must we have the manners talk again?
Please, don't misunderstand. We asked to help, that we might learn what life is like in Treno. And with your expertise, we also hoped you could tell us more of how the city utilizes electrope.
If that's the way of it, then I'd be happy to share what I know.
When you spoke earlier, it sounded as if Treno had little electrope to spare. It's difficult to procure, I take it.
We never have as much as we need. And much of what we do have is repurposed. You'll find me digging through the scrap heap whenever some vital device or another breaks down. Repairing that old barrier should be our highest priority. But we just don't have enough electrope on hand to do a proper job.
If Alexandria can help.
And the longer we go without access to the mine, the worse it'll get. If only we could scare those beasts away.
Even the ones we took out on our way in?
Did we not pass through a mine on the way here?
Aye, took care of the beasts at one fell swoop.
Just the one! Incredible!
So, the mine is safe for mining again?
Theoretically? Unless there are other parts of it we didn't go through.
Hooray!
Leave the mining to your big brother. All you have to do is fix the tracker.
Yes, very well. If you go, do be careful. And once you get the machinery up and running, make sure to send some electrope over to the barrier service station.
Leave it to me.
Though we've cleared the mine, there is no telling what else waits outside the barrier. Shall I accompany you?
I'm so glad you asked. Seriously, I don't know what I'd do if I'd had to go alone.
As we did pass through but recently, I expect Raha can keep him safe without our help. In the meantime, shall we assist Ayane with her repair work?
I take it now we're lacking voice acting. Yep. I entirely forgot to ask your names. Do forgive me. I'm Kryle, and this is Kokose. Just like... Hey. Accompanying Lumal is Grahatia, our own technology enthusiast. Lovely to meet you. It's strange putting you to work, but I'd be lying if I said I don't need the help. Making an event like this, I presume a great deal of labor is required to restore everything to working order. The volume of fixes that need making is one matter, but I could handle it if it weren't for these legs of mine. Pulse just flares up at the worst times, I swear. Ooh, lightning sickness, eh? I manage a bit of shuffling from one station to the other on a good day, but usually leave racing around the city to my brother. With him off to the mine, though, someone else needs to take care of the lightning sprites, drawn to the discharged ether of slain creatures. I'd offer you the detected enemy tracking them down easier, but seeing as Lumal managed to break it yet again. I do have this, though. Toss them at a sprite and you can suppress its ability to sense ether nearby. That usually gets them wandering out of the city towards more fertile ground. So we needn't fight them. We find it safer not to. Threaten they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep. When threatened, they'll siphon energy from facilities we need to keep our medical services running, or emit bursts that overload nearby systems. For the same reason, I recommend you stick to thoroughfares that will allow you to spot them well in advance. I would hate for you to be injured while helping us. So don't fight them, just get them to fuck off, got it? We'll to split up, begin to cover more ground. You ready to go? Ready as they'll ever be. That's a lovely little part. I want to go out to the gazebo. Vantage point. Though you scan the area thoroughly, you see no lightning sprites. big. Well, the Malala probably had help well before the storm surge to build this place. See, no landing spots. This whole place does feel oddly me-sized, though. Up, shades of light. Means some shenanigans are about to go down. There's a few. Test your tossing. Time to test your tossing arm has arrived. Oh man, I thought we were gonna keep it up. Did I just see a ghost Lalafell run through? Synthetic desensitizer. Each of this powder to a lightning sprite as a swift kick in the head is to anyone with a head, generally speaking. Hello. Fuck off, please. Like the right size for this door. This is actually a very lovely place. Yo, Patch, are there many sprites? A couple. Just a handful on your route, then. Could be worse. Still, could be worse. Still, it's important to keep the city free of them. Much obliged. Churrasco. On the meat boat. I need to use the bathroom. I will be back in 2 shakes. That was a good chance to test out the new thing. Boop. Okay, I'm back. I forgot to turn the thing back on. Of course, now it goes into idling. Alright, so what's our next step here? In her heart. Rydell is taking a while. Being new to the city, if something were to happen, she wouldn't know where to go for help. Did you check on her? She started off in the direction of town. Looking. Though there are several diminutive folk about, none appears to be Cryo. Perhaps one of them spotted her passing through. I love how the narration says that as if I'm not fucking one of them. Hello, friend. Have you seen a lady in a hood with cat ears about? You're looking a mite lost there, lass. What I can help with? I've seen a woman in a yellow hood. Krell Malala, friend of mine. I presume you mean Cryo. Had a grand old chat with her earlier. Not to mention she saved my hide. I believe I missed that lightning sprite until it was right on top of me. Thanks to her that I got out unscathed. Bit awkward striking up a conversation after that. It's been a while since I talked to anyone I haven't known my whole life. She's a kind lass, good at putting folks at ease, like Miali. Quite enjoy telling her about the city. When we're done chatting, she went off toward the canal. A touch of melancholy about it, though. Unsure why. Didn't think it was something I said, but I knew that if it was, saying more wouldn't help, so I let her go. Reckon she'd welcome the company of a good friend right now. Thank you. Right, toward the canal. This is the road we didn't take. Ooh. This is kind of pretty, actually. So we to the tournament? This is where they held the Tetramaster tournament. God damn it. Hi. Feeling alright, buddy? Doing okay, Cryle?
Ah, were you looking for me?
Yes, I was.
I only intended to sit down for a moment, but I must have lost track of time.
What's on your mind?
Will you lend me your ear? The Source and the Ninth. Someday I will have to decide which one to call home. The thought has lingered like a storm cloud in my mind. I've tried to ignore it, remind myself that we have more important matters to contend with, but I cannot keep drifting between these worlds forever. When I first learned the truth of my past, I assumed it would have no bearing on my future. The Source was my home, and the students of Baldessian my purpose. But after meeting my parents...
She's having second thoughts.
It struck me that to simply choose the Source would be to abandon them. And not only them, but a home I could have loved, had my life gone as it should have. That is why I had to learn more of this place. And the me I could have been.
And now that you have...
I feel even less certain than before. Though we are strangers to them, these people have welcomed us as if we are their own. It's like speaking with old friends. And knowing now the challenges they face, what would it say about me if I just left them behind and returned to the source?
Is Kryl gonna stay on the 9th?
Is that who I am? Who I was meant to be? Or is this where I belong?
Thank you for listening. I'm a little less afraid to face the answer now, whatever it may be. When I find it, I hope you'll be there. If we kept Ayane waiting long enough, let's hurry back. Imagine if the Scions just wound up spreading to, like, all the shards. Well, all the... I want to say all the remaining shards, but technically speaking, this one underwent an umbral calamity, so shouldn't it have been destroyed? I think I mentioned this back during base Dawntrail, but if the 9th survived, did it not undergo a rejoining? Or were they in the process of it? This is one of the ones they hadn't accomplished yet. Glad you're both back safe and sound. I can relax until my brother does the same. The friend escorting him, he can't get himself into too much trouble. Unless he tumbles down the stairs into town again, I suppose. Again.
That reminds me. The structures near the barrier all seem to be designed for Milala. Is there a reason that those in the center of the city are so much larger?
Oh yes. The center is the oldest part of Treno, built by the Hewn and the Eldite before the Milala came.
So Treno predates the Milala's arrival?
The mayor at the time was kind enough to take our ancestors in, and gave them leave to establish their own residential quarter.
Yet I have seen naught but Milala since we came to the city. Where did the other peoples go?
Probably to Alexandria.
Alexandria. In the closing days of the storm surge, when death and destruction were everywhere, they believed it would be safer. Treno didn't have a barrier at first, you see. But one of our industrious brethren had served as tutor in the royal household, and returned to us with knowledge of the barrier's design. It's thanks to him that the city survives to this day.
Might I ask a more personal question? We previously uncovered some records pertaining to the Milala's past. In them, it was written that the Milala left their paradise of eternal summer when a great calamity froze their isles. Understandably, all were not content to leave their homeland behind. Some attempted to return using the same power that had brought them here, but they found the way closed to them. Never again has the golden path opened that allowed their ancestors to flee to safety. Tell me, were that golden path to open once more, and you were to find the Milala homeland restored to its former glory, would you go back?
Nothing more for herself than anything.
I'd certainly like to see that paradise of eternal summer for myself. Who wouldn't? But it wouldn't be going back. After all, my one and only home is here. Trenno, this run-down, beat-up, beautiful city.
You truly love it, don't you?
Do you know what the speaker said when the Milala came to this place? O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. We never forgot those words. Not my ancestors, nor my grandmother, nor my brother and me. That boundless optimism, that communal spirit, that is Trenno. No matter what comes or how hard it gets, we'll choose joy over fear and stand together. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Nowhere else you'd rather be. Perhaps it really is as simple as listening to your heart.
I think she has her answer now. Meanwhile... toward trouble. Earlier you said that your brother couldn't get into too much trouble if he was Raha, but how much trouble is that precisely? One would think they ought to have returned by now. Hi, Sveen. How you, Stola? Conversely, I hadn't expected to see the two of you again so soon. Take it Niali's curiosity is sated. For the moment, gave her a brief account of the situation in Alexandria, as well as events involving the key. She was most interested in the latter. In fact, it seems she knew of the relic long before we did. Wishes to discuss it with everyone. Would you be able to join us? Answers, let's go! I should love to go straight away, but we are awaiting Raha's return. As we speak, Niali herself is making rounds through the city. We have time. Waiting here, I guess. Wait at the meeting point. I thought we were gonna go find him. More voice acting? This feels like a voice acting scene.
We're back!
Yep.
The mine is in working order, I'm pleased to say. Electrope is being delivered for the barrier even as we speak.
Just clap, clap,
Have you two finished regaling the mayor?
We have. Though she has her own story to tell. Of the key, in fact. We thought you might like to join us at the...
This is an evacuation alert. All citizens, please proceed to emergency shelters. Repeat, please proceed to emergency shelters.
Doom train time?
The Doom train is approaching.
Doom train, let's go!
Please proceed to emergency shelters.
The Doom train? Wasn't that one of Lindblom's weapons of war?
I don't think Doom train was a thing at 9.
You know of it, I've never seen it myself, but according to Zelenia, it was an armored vehicle used to transport war beasts to the front. In order to prevent them from running wild ere their deployment, a powerful arcane entity was housed in the engine.
The end of the war didn't slow it one bit. Quite the contrary. Fueled by lightning ether, it's been speeding across the continent ever since. The Dawntrail and its beasts bring death and destruction everywhere it goes. It's a veritable calamity on rails. It passed near Trenno some years ago, claiming many lives, including our parents. I must go and repair the barrier as swiftly as possible. Without it, we haven't got a chance.
You can't be serious! You'll never finish in time, and you'll be right in its path.
Fight.
I have to try. For Trenno.
Oh, hey, the dragon radar is working.
Yane, no!
It seems my services are required once more.
I'll go with you. Perhaps my knowledge of Electrope will be of use.
I wish I were a fighter like you two. Keep her safe, will you? Please?
While destroying the Dawntrail would be preferable, we should seek to delay its advance at the very least.
You can't be thinking of fighting it head-on. That's madness!
Well, now I have to do it.
If your mind is made up, there may be a way.
Yes?
There's a freight depot not far from us. We can use the train that stopped there.
Raha mentioned that before, did he not?
The Doom train will have to pass through the depot to reach Trenno. And since the evacuation alert was only just triggered, we might be able to reach it first.
So we commandeer this freight train, match our speed to the enemy's, and use it as a platform from which we launch a sustained counteroffensive. Is that your proposal?
It'd be better than trying to smash the bloody thing before it runs us all over. And if it might save Yane, I'll do whatever it takes. Let me drive the train. That will leave you free to concentrate on the fight.
Boy, this feels familiar.
Lumel.
I need to grab a few things. Meet me by the gate.
Doom trick. Anyone can stop a speeding weapon aboard Kikose, but we must also recognize the threat posed by the company of beasts. Its influence is so powerful that even as it barrels ahead, enthralled creatures continue to follow it, and the train may well gather additional minions as it draws near. There's no telling how many will charge Trenno's gates, so we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Yishala and I ought to remain on guard here. I'm inclined to agree. Kikose, while you remove the head of this metal serpent, we will attend to the defense of the city. Among other things, we must do what we can to ensure the citizens get to shelter before the fighting begins. Godspeed. Up on the bike. Doom train. Okay, so this, maybe not this fight, but the extreme version of this fight we have coming up, is the entire reason I've been gearing my warrior. Because I haven't done an extreme fight since base and walker. I can feel my skills getting a little dull. Then could have gone without a Dawntrail attack today. Well, I might have good news for you. Right, the place we're headed is the Bentini Depot. While Treno has its own railway station, our assailants from Elio have taken need of significant repairs. Thus, we'll be taking a Hubba cargo. My friend here has volunteered for the mission, and yes, I did explain the dangers. Oh. The cargo is equipped with a portable barrier, and frankly, I'm great at my job. I guarantee our safety during the ride. What happens once we get to Bentini, well, that's your problem. It certainly is. Let me know when you're ready to move out. Where we call home. Mole is resolved to meet the Doom train head on, but would prefer to depart before he can think about it any longer. Ready? Then our fearless operator will help you aboard. We make for Bentini with all haste. Two keep aliens you're attached to and would like to remain attached inside the group. Let's go. Area Depot 2. Loading. So this is our arena, huh?
This is it. You'll be riding that flat car at the rear of the train. I'll be all the way at the front, pushing her as fast as she can go. The Doom train moves at breakneck speed. If we're too slow, it'll plow right through us. Speaking of which, we'd best get underway before it does just that. Don't forget you're fighting for Ayane. For all of Treno.
Yes, sir. Hell on Rails, now accessible. There is, in fact, a captain. Alright. More on rails, let's go. Boop. I kinda wish I could explore this a little more. Here we go. And on rails, let's go. Siege engine.
Here it comes! Faithful impact!
Had a nickel for every train fight we've had in this game, I would have 2 nickels. Isn't a lot, but kind of weird that it happens to us. Also, I'm pretty sure this guy was a summon in 8, not 9.
Where it is now! I'm counting on you!
Oh my god, this is way cooler than Phantom Train fight was.
How many times is it going to do that?
We got him down. Speaking of Phantom Train. What is this? What is this?
You're still on board, right?
Yeah, still here.
Ethereal! Odd!
That's just a simple. Getting bigger. Oh. Oh, that's rude.
I have to disconnect the car! Quick! Jump on the next one!
Yep.
Thunder is coming!
Nope, that's gonna be it. I can't. I'm fighting the train. Okay, so once I stay down here, I should be fine. Then I go down here and I can. Oh, sure. Fuck. Didn't see that. Platoon trade! Get derailed, bitch! something. Okay, you can fall off. Good to know. Good news, everyone. We killed the Doom Train.
Phew. No more adventures, thank you. That was enough bravery for a lifetime.
I don't blame you.
But we did it! We stopped the Doom Train. Well, mostly you did. Before we can celebrate, though, we need to make sure Treno's secure. As I feared, stray beasts to the south. I've lost track of how many times I've asked you for help, but I need your help again.
Can do. Ooh, solo duty. All right. I believe Ayane will be safe with your comrades while we attend to matters elsewhere. I'll see to the wounded. Try not to join them, all right? It's gonna be a multi thing. Okay. We're fighting a lot of monsters. A short time earlier. Heat after. Thank you. Something I kind of threw together to celebrate the lifting of glamour restrictions. And trip.
No!
Bonk. That looked like cryo. I was definitely cryo.
Can you stand?
Yeah, yes! Thank you so much. There were others being attacked over by the canal. Could you possibly...
Of course, I'll go right away. The rest of you should get to the town hall. I can't leave anyone behind. I won't.
I'm gonna get to me playing as cryo. Yep.
Best make sure the evacuation route is clear first.
So what is this?
Those people by the canal.
So butterfly motif is the name. Got it.
Help is on the way!
Why is Crowell getting all the cool Pictomancy shit?
There may be other stragglers.
Trial's a way better pick to make sense. Here I come to save the day. I'm so scared I couldn't even move. Chilly, isn't it? My wife and I will be making for Town Hall straight away. I have my word on that. I'll check on everyone, I won't complain, but do be careful.
That breeze is awfully warm. Oh no!
That is a house on fire.
Our home!
First things first, the fire.
Extinguish fire.
Take a leaf out of Yishtola's book.
When we see you that put the fire out, I'll leave a thank you. Let me know we won't be spreading any further. We can all take shelter until this is over. What sort of magic was that? I've never seen the like. But priorities. Yes, we're going to run away and we can talk about it.
Not a moment too soon. I hope that was the worst of it.
Somebody help!
A voice. Further out.
Over here, maybe? Oh, yep.
I'll take care of this. Make for shelter.
Oh shit, didn't kill him. I'm shouting everything else.
How many are there?
The answer is apparently yes.
Is that all of them? A behemoth!
Cut that rather close.
Thank goodness you're all right.
Hello, you're here.
Ayane has finished the repairs. You need only hold the line until the barrier is in place.
And hold the line we will, together. right. I can.
I have no doubt.
We better pull out some of that chicken guys. No strong.
The Levin grows more volatile. Something is coming!
Ball lightning! Ystrula, Steam, lend me your strength!
Two of us will disperse these balls of lightning!
Keep the lightning at bay a little longer! Take cover behind the Spriggan!
You lark boy.
The tide is turning! Press the attack!
this time.
I must say, that was an incredible performance.
Oh, how you've grown.
Flatterer. What is it?
The barrier is restored. The people of Treno may rest easy once more.
Yay.
Everyone, and thanks to our guests, the Dawntrail has been destroyed. Last but not least, Ayane's fixed the barrier. We don't need to worry about beasts anymore. This calls for a celebration.
The Dawntrail is gone for good.
That's our Ayane.
All's well that ends well. But we still need to hear the story about the key.
All of them.
You knew Kral's mother.
Alila?
Lila.
Krile. Does the name Alila
Are you her grandmother?
mean aught to you?
My mother? Did you know her?
She has family.
I'm sorry, my dear. We should get you patched up before aught else. Alila's story and that of the key are one and the same. After you've rested and recovered, I'll tell you the tale. You have no cause to fret, I promise you.
We got some family.
While Lummel forgot to give the order, bless him, there's work to be done ere we can celebrate. First and foremost, we must see to any injured. Come and find me at Town Hall when you're ready.
Without further delay, then.
You needn't mind me. My injuries are far from severe.
But your curiosity is another matter, is it not? Your feet will deliver you to Miaili all the swifter if you can actually walk on them.
Just unlock the dungeon. Have fun. Pro tip. First boss is going to be a bit of a pain until you can really grasp what's going on. My group wiped twice before we managed it. I would rather not have done with the pavement in front of half the city. I'm none the worse for wear, thanks to your stolen. What of yourself? If you have any hurts, we can tend to them now before we see Miyavi. Here it is. Into the mist. Curious, isn't it? I want to know, more than anything. Part of me is still terrified. Having come so far, I can't turn from the truth now. Everyone is feeling up to it. Let's go and have our answers. Yes, please give us some fucking answers. Curious. There's something about Behemoth.
Ere I begin my tale, there is something about our family that you need to understand. We are descendants of the speakers of Eld, and I myself am the latest to inherit the role. Even as we do our utmost to ensure our people's welfare in our adopted home, it has ever been our duty to find a means to return whence we came. Alas, our ancestral treasure never did answer our prayers. And that left my elder sister, the previous speaker, mired in doubt. It was then, when she was at her most vulnerable, that preservation reached out to her.
The key is none other than that relic, and it has been in the safekeeping of our people since time immemorial.
Yes. When lightning threatened this world, we attempted to use the key to flee again, like our ancestors once did. Alas, no matter what we tried, we couldn't invoke its power. We had all but given up when Preservation approached us with an offer of partnership.
We've heard this part before, from my parents' memories. My mother was your sister.
Your aunt. Okay.
She was, which makes you an heir to the Speaker's legacy. The last message I received from your parents said that in order to thwart Preservation's design, they must send away both their daughter and the key. I now understand what became of the former. As for the latter, through conversing with your friends, I gleaned with whom it currently resides.
Hi.
And is it your wish that we give it back?
No, it'll be safer with you.
We Milala are the people of Treno now. Here is where we've put down our roots. The moment Elila relinquished the key, she relinquished our claim to it as well. But be that as it may, my sister gave up not only her life, but her darling daughter, to prevent its misuse. It is my duty to ensure that its new bearer is worthy. So,
Hi.
should it answer your call as it never did ours, how would you use the key's power?
To explore worlds yet unknown to us, frankly.
For some, that might be a self-serving end. But your deeds are proof that I needn't worry. And what's more, there's your friendship with my niece. I dare say that speaks well of your character.
By the by, do you have any records pertaining to the key here in Treno?
Would that we did. But Delilah took everything with her when she joined Preservation. If aught remains, it would be in Alexandria.
And all those files getting decrypted.
And so we find ourselves returned to our original course.
Shale may have made some progress. Perhaps it's time to bring our visit to an end.
Yes?
But by that, I don't mean to say that I don't feel welcome in Treno. You've all been so kind and accommodating. And in many ways, it's my hometown. It's just that, well,
It's all right, my dear.
Pat.
It is
That's
true
not
that
music,
some feel bound by blood or birthplace, but I don't believe that your parents would have wanted that for you. They devoted their lives to understanding the key so that future generations would not be burdened by it. As we have chosen Treno, so too should you choose the place you call home. A place where you can bloom and grow with fearless joy.
I will.
We must give you a proper send-off, though. Wait for us by the gate, will you? A word of caution, Keeper of the Key.
Yes?
As you know, it is a relic that has traveled across centuries and worlds, passing through countless hands. Oft beckoning to those ruled by ambition or avarice. Indeed, some have wondered if it chooses its master. But I believe differently. I believe that some inexorable force, call it fate, if you will, ushers it from one bearer to the next. Be wary, for fate's regard now falls upon you.
Foreshadowing, perhaps? What the fuck? An Aura. On the 9th of all places. What the hell? We're gonna go track her down, right? So we're just gonna brush that off. Okay. Oh, they have dodos. Cool. Forget the corner. So, did anyone else see an Aura girl on their way back? Alright, guess we wait. They're sending us off, or some of them are coming with us. It's nice to see
Thank you
Krell getting
all
some actual focus.
for everything.
We're the ones who should be thanking you. You fought so many times for us.
I've tended to the people's immediate hurts, but see that they receive appropriate care as they recover.
I still can't believe you took down the Dawntrail. Just like that. You're my hero, truly. And I'm sure Mum and Dad and everyone else we lost will rest easier now that it can never hurt anyone again.
Watch when someone fixes the Dawntrail.
For my part, I cannot thank you enough for supporting my plan for the barrier. Not to mention that we wouldn't even have the electrope to restore it without your aid. I can't wait to see what else we can do now that the mine is back in service.
Built this place up proper.
Kryle. O life, flourish on this faraway shore. Unfurl your fragile petals with fearless joy. Let this sky grant shelter from darkest storm, and here bloom, hand in hand, forevermore. Remember that, will you? Whatever shore you choose.
Of course. Those words and our people will always be in my heart.
After so long without her, I had begun to forget what my sister was like. Her face, her voice, fading like the mist. All I could remember clearly was her resolve as we parted for the last time. But now I've seen her again. in you, sweetheart. For bringing her back to me. It is a joy to have met you, Gryle.
You too, Aunt Mealy.
I know your home lies far from here, but to us you'll always be family. Come and see us once in a while, won't you?
I will. My comrades have found a treatment for Levin sickness, so I'll bring it to Treno as soon as I can.
My, you certainly have no shortage of accomplished friends. We'll await your return, my dear. Life is full of surprises when one lives in hope. Isn't that right, Delilah?
That was a lovely little scene. Still feels like a bit like I'm dreaming, but even should I wake, I'll remember it. I'll remember them. On a practical note, I'm more certain than ever that Shale's work will yield vital insights into the key. Look forward to speaking with her when we arrive in Solution 9. If you don't mind, might we first make our way to Resolution? Your son will be wondering about my absence. Oh, heavens, yes. I apologize for keeping you from your duties for so long. Think nothing of it. I was more than happy to be a part of your adventure. Your son will forgive me once I tell him of Treno. Turn to Solution now. Resolution. Back. Have to seek them out one day. Hello. Ah, this explains much. I wondered why I'd seen neither hide nor hair of your majesty these past days. May I ask where you've been? It's quite a long story. However stalwart your companions, traversing the Mist Continent with no knowledge of what awaited was extraordinarily reckless. That I cannot deny, but it availed us much. You have the opportunity to resume diplomatic relations with a longtime ally. And as I did not, in fact, come to harm, all is well that ends well. Should you feel compelled to go on any other excursions in future, I expect that you will notify me beforehand. Yes, of course. It was remiss of me. I apologize. Duty's call is most insistent. Nevertheless, when you require my aid, please do not hesitate to seek it. Hello, Shale. You're back. How'd it go? Did you find a way down? Boy, did we. Treno. Heard the name. Incredible that it sheltered the Malala all this time. What's more, the mayor was able to share the story of the key from her perspective. She believes that the historical documents pertaining to it are stored in Preservation's archives. They could be, though our work isn't done yet. We've made progress on the decryption. I was on my way to the containment complex to review the data in situ. In that case, allow me to accompany you. I may be incomplete. I should like to review the information available. I'll contact you as soon as we've made some sense of it. Zoom. In the meantime, might I suggest that our warrior of light get a good night's sleep or two? Never know what manner of hellish technology will be after us next. In Cryle, I assume you'll be wanting to familiarize yourself with the care and feeding of porksies. Indeed, while I am aware of the principles, I was needed elsewhere when the others were treating the Levin afflicted. I'll have to ask Y'shtola to instruct me. It is the least I can do for my family. I intend to visit them whenever possible, but my home will always be here in the source. There's nowhere I'd rather be. Now a glimpse of the future. Earlier in Treno, we learned it was all bullshit.
Now, there is much to be done. With access to the mine restored, I'd like to explore methods to expand our food production systems. I look forward to your insights.
With the random Aura girl. With the plushie. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, my poor heart. I only meant to steal a glimpse while we were in the area. But our eyes definitely met, didn't they? Oh, that's not ideal. Such fearsome instincts to perceive me as a threat in an instant. But I shouldn't be surprised. It's the Source's vaunted hero, after all.
Homerut!
Oh!
Oh.
One need hardly be the warrior of light to notice you. You're far from subtle.
She's one of the convocation. She's one of the Asians. Also, I'm assuming this is Calyx.
As if the horns and scales weren't enough, you insist upon dressing for another century. Those clothes must be as old as I am. Where is your robe?
You mean the robe that practically announces me as an Asian? Not that I don't intend to reveal that detail, but it will be at a time of my choosing.
We have two at least.
Besides, if one of us can't help but draw the eye, it's you.
One inhabiting a plushie, it looks like.
Oh, Calyx, how you've grown. Smaller, that is. And surprisingly cute-ish.
Put me down.
Jests aside, we will be departing the 9th all too soon. If you wish to say your goodbyes, I could find you a vessel and mold it to match your preferred presentation.
Don't you dare. I will not debase myself by occupying a living body ever again. And in any case, to travel the rift as you do requires the shedding of one's flesh, does it not?
I apologize if I upset you. Your understanding is, in essence, correct. The magics cannot bring a vessel through the rift. Ergo, you must discard it and assume a form of pure ether until you reach the other side. However, that doesn't mean you need discard everything like so much refuse. Using fissures such as this, one can easily send small amounts of matter between reflections. Matter such as your archived memories.
All the more reason to remain as I am. At present, I could pass through a fissure myself. And as this form suffices for surveying the material realm, I see no reason to expend effort searching for a replacement. I wish only to observe. That is enough.
Very well. I shan't press. Nevertheless, odd though you may look, I would encourage you to bid farewell to those to whom you have attachment.
If any remain.
For now that you've failed, unless our hero changes course, this world is doomed to die.
I had hoped to banish death from their lives. Why should it come to all, whether they will it or no? Why must any accept this burden and grief? It was never about any one person. So no, there are none with whom I would exchange fond farewells. But so long as mankind yet survives, I can hold fast to my faith. That my life's work might again bring someone's salvation.
Hold fast you must, as we press ever onward. For soon it begins, and every world shall tremble. The Winterers must be prepared to outlast the great withering to come.
Winterers, okay.
That's your ominous prediction, is it?
No, it's nature's proclamation. Can't you hear it? It echoes in the silence, left by the will of the star.
I don't think they know Hydaelyn's dead. Withered blow is fate's wandering will. For gray clouds presage winter's chill. Into the mist. Shit. On the plus side, next expansion, we're finally getting closure on those two other, the remaining convocation members. All right, it is almost 11, and that was the story portion. So thank you to everyone who stopped by. I will actually be back tomorrow for the raid portion, because I'm going to want that gear if I'm going to be taking on the extreme fight. All right. Goodbye.